Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Interior Design with Rae, bringing you tips and tutorials for your home renovation journey. So today I'm going to commence this one bedroom condo in Pasir. I'm going to show you what I propose and also what are the things that I find need improvement. So let's check it out now. Okay guys, so first thing first, this cabinet here, okay, because right now it's using this pure white laminate that looks a bit cheaper, okay, and then comparing with the existing cabinet that the developer supply, you can see that there's a slight difference in tone. Okay, so this entire cabinet is going to be removed. Of course, this is going to be the shoe cabinet. Okay, then followed by this entire cabinet. Okay, this is the built-in kitchen cabinet that was supplied by the developer. Okay, so all this will be gone. You can see that there's a slight drop in the false ceiling. What I'll do is this part here will be trimmed off and the false ceiling will be flush. If you look at the kitchen false ceiling, you can see that there's another layer of false ceiling inside. Okay, they have lowered down the false ceiling just to actually make this cabinet here slightly lower. Okay, I'm not sure is it because they got the dimension wrong in the first place when they were fabricating the carpentry works. Okay, so nevertheless, this false ceiling here, the lower layer, will also be removed so that the entire false ceiling will flush at the same height throughout, okay, all the way to the kitchen. Next, this entire kitchen cabinet is going to be removed. You can see that the glass with the U channel. So this U channel is exposed, meaning you can see the side of the U channel, which is not so nice to look at. So usually when you have a U-channel like that, okay, it's best that you can embed inside the tabletop. Okay, that means when you're fabricating the tabletop or the worktop, okay, make sure that you actually leave a groove here so the glass can slot in without using this U-channel. So this is one thing that I've taken note and I will improve on this finishing. Okay, the other one is this sliding glass door. Okay, so you can see here it goes all the way. So this entire glass door is going to be removed and replaced by a carpentry sliding door. Okay, the reason why I'm using carpentry sliding door is because this entire divider, okay, or this see-through divider is going to be fabricated by the carpenter, and because of the design intent, the entire design has to flow throughout here all the way to the end of the living. Okay, so at the living side here, you can see that the previous owner has built up a very huge cabinet. Okay, I'm not sure whether they needed so much storage, but anyway, all this is going to be removed and replaced by a very simple top mount cabinet. My client is going to have his own TV console, so we just have to complement each other, okay, in terms of the design finishing. So at the back here is going to be the bedroom. At this moment, is using this bifolding door, okay, and it's done by a carpenter. And you know that bifolding door, or some of you may not know, whenever you unfold it, you have to latch it. Okay, you have to latch it on the floor so that this two panel doesn't sway. Okay, so there's a bit more work to close a bifold door like that. Okay, and then sometimes it might get stuck. Okay, so you have to go back and push these two panels flat, and then these 2 panel flat, and then latch it at the bottom. It's a bit of work, so usually I don't encourage such a big panel of bifold door. Okay, right now you can see that it's already stuck. Just pull here. Anyway, so over here you can see that there's also a huge built-in wardrobe on the head side of the wall, and because this is a Murphy bed, okay, it's a queen size Murphy bed, that you have to open this 2 panel door and pull the Murphy bed down. Then this 2 panel door will still be on the left and on the right. I'm not sure why it's done like that. That will restrict your movement going in and out of the bed. I always think that a Murphy bed should be like a 2 panel door when it's kept, okay, and then when you need it, you just pull the Murphy bed down and that's it. Okay, but I'm not sure why this Murphy bed system needs to have an extra pair of doors. Okay, so then the design proposal will be, the wardrobe is going to be at this side, a little bit shorter, okay, because my client doesn't need to have a lot of clothing storage. So all this cabinet will be removed just to make the space more spacious, because as you can see right now, the space here is just good enough to put a queen size bed, and then there's a bit of the walking space here. So right after the bedroom will be the bathroom. The entire wall and floor tiles will be hacked away, okay, and of course there's going to be a new set of vanity cabinet here. So there's a step down. This is the original step down of the shower area, and you can see that there's this pop-up ways, so you can actually stop the water from flowing out from this shower area. I'm not sure if you're going to use this as a bathtub. It's very cramped. There's a step here that you don't have much space to lay your body on. I mean, if you look at the space here, you can't lay your body there. This space here is very narrow, and this width is too short. So probably this pop-up waste is to let you pond some water and then maybe wash your feet. I'm not sure. But anyway, the pop-up waste is going to be replaced by a standard floor trap. And if you realize here, the original mixer is a concealed cartridge mixer type. Okay, meaning if anything goes wrong with this mixer, this entire mixer has to be hacked away, and this wall tiles here will also be affected, okay, because the cartridge itself is embedded inside the wall here. Alright, so I've advised my client to replace it with a standard mixer. So there's a left and right. The water pipe will come out from here, so if anything goes wrong, you can still replace the mixer. And of course, with that, you can't have the concealed pipe overhead shower. Okay, so this one will be removed. Okay, so this is the update of this 1-bedroom condo unit in Pasir. So today is just the hacking part. Along the way, I'll show you more videos, and of course, continue to watch all my other videos, and I'll see you soon.